Yes.
Okay, we've pre-taped all the fittings. This is going to go in here. We're going to install the valve here. This is going to come up. This is a shark bite fitting that this tubing fits into. We're going to mount the pump right there. So bam, bam, bam. Come up, go into there with the tubing and come out. So I don't know if you want to video all this, but basically there's really no pressure on this line on the bottom here. We have a Teflon tape. I don't suggest using Rector seal or whatever. Just Teflon tape. This only needs to be hand tight. There is no pressure here. It's only the pressure from the fluid inside the can. It's probably going to bottom out. We just want to make sure that sets straight up like that. This is the shark bite fitting with Teflon tape. We're going to screw it in. Probably just going to cinch it up with just a simple pair of pliers. I don't want to put too much pressure. Anytime you do that on plastic, it's going to break. This is a simple shark bite fitting. This piece of tubing is going to go inside it. You just simply push down if you want to pull it out. You push it on the side and it pulls right out again. The other side is fitted with the fitting. It comes in the box. It has 3 pieces. You have the cap. You have the tensioner, which is this piece. It's tapered. You can see how that's put on there. This is the injector. You can see how that fits into the end. You got to kind of crimp them together, but when you get it threaded on, it cinches everything together inside the tube. So what I want to do right now, because my shark bite's tight, and I want to put this unit on there. This is the injector unit. Randy, you put it on the wrong side.
What's that? You don't have any left in there.
Man.
I like that Randy put it on.
Okay, wait a minute. There's O-rings on both sides. I don't need it on this one. Yeah, I have O-rings here. That's a check valve. It only lets you blow one way. I can't blow this way. So that means only water can go inside. And it has an O-ring. You have a little valve.
You got some
Which we have
We don't
spare
need it.
parts in here. These are commonly replaced throughout the year because they get plugged full of the sediment. So you would pull that out, make sure the valve's going the right way, and that screws right into the bottom of your pump, Leslie. Again, I'm going to just tighten that up easily. I'm not going to use no pressure. I'm just going to cinch it up. This is the tubing we commonly use. It comes in a 20-foot roll. I buy these and replace them 2 to 3 times a year, sometimes more. That has an O-ring. This has a flat surface. You can see how it fits against that. You screw it up. And again, this is only hand tight. You can see I got a good grip on that. So I want my pump to set right here. The shark bite. I probably want my tubing about that long.
Here on the angle there. You need that was upright.
I gotta find a pocket knife real quick. Here we go. No.
Here.
I'm not allowed sharp objects, Randy.
You wanted a pocket knife?
Yeah, but mine's dull.
Oh, okay.
Hope you got that on video. So basically I want to cut that line about to right there. It's sitting flat on the surface. I'm probably going to have a little raise from that tape. So I'll probably cut it right there. This tubing cuts pretty easy. Except I could... just like that. This comes with the kit, has a two-way tape, like a Velcro. Well, it is a Velcro. Now that I look at it, so you can take the pump out.
Get this on film when Scotty tells me to put tape on.
So I'm gonna push the pump down and insert it in the shark bite right there.
You want to tape on something?
Yeah, but you gotta wait till Dwayne tells you what size.
I'm gonna try to pull it out. I get no resistance. Can't even lift that at all. And this has only got pressure, so it's not that big a deal. How am I doing?
Super.
Okay. The rest of this line is going to go down, which you'll look in here sooner or later and you'll see. But should have got Donna on video.
Off to do a little picking he is.
No, it is Tuesday, isn't it? So this is the intake, and we're going to put where it goes into the housing of the pump down below. We'll cut this off later after we get it installed. These are the
That film thing was going.
These are the connectors for using this tubing. We did this before, but we probably deleted that video. Comes in 3 pieces.
I guess you didn't need it done, Tim. You looked on the right side after all.
So first you put the black cap on. Then you put the tapered edge in. It slides right over. In the past, they've tried to reuse these fittings, but after you crip them down, you really can't get in. This is a little tough to do. I don't want to say I spit on it, but I spit on it. And they just barely fit in the orifice of that tube.
It's sanitary, there's chlorine going through it.
Yeah, it's pretty strong stuff too. So you get that in there all the way. You pull the collar back. It actually meshes with the first or the last one you put on. Like you see, it's going in. I kind of messed that up a little bit, but it should be fine. I don't know if you can see the creases, but when that pulls down, when the black one pulls over that one and you tighten it on that one, that even tightens up even more. So I'm just going to put that down there, screw that together. Again, just hand tight. This one does have a little pressure, but it's probably not more than 3 ounces. So that's fine. Right there we have a tank with the pump assembly going up. This is going to go down into the ground, and we're going to install an injector. And this is the injector. It's still got the same fitting that we just put here. Screws on the end of this line. So when we get this all threaded through the hole, then I'm going to put another fitting like this on the end of this, screw it into that. This part goes inside of the pipe that feeds the community. This has a different kind of check valve. It's a little white ball and a spring, a couple O-rings. This is something that it gets clogged up every year constantly because I put dirt on it. Again, I'll spit on it. But that's how that goes together. This has a little bushing in it. We've tried cleaning these in the past. It's really not, you use vinegar, we've used CLR, which not is human consumption cap. You can't use that stuff. So that's an injector. Again, I have a whole bag of injectors. So we have a stock supply. So this is the injector. We're going to pause here for a minute because we're going to go inside the watershed and we're going to put the barrel in. And we're going to set it on the blocks. We're going to feed this line through the floor. And then I got to go through the process of doing everything down below.